What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Figure It Out of the Basement's action figure talk show. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
What's up, guys? I'm COVID-free.
COVID-free. Now we're back in real life.
Yep.
It's going to be a little short episode today. We're just going to...
Not much news.
Not a whole lot going on in the Black Series community. Of course, what we're mostly going to be talking about is the latest Black Series fiasco for some, rousing success for others.
Right.
Galaxy's Edge merch launch at Target. And I think that's really it. Hondo has a box variant.
Yeah,
apparently.
There's a box variant with the logo on the side. Some have the Resistance or Rebellion.
Mine's the...
Yeah, the Screaming Phoenix from Sabine.
I have the Rebellion version.
Yeah, the Rebellion. And then the other one is First Order. It's not even Empire, so I don't understand why.
Yeah.
I kind of... If it was Imperial, I think it would make more sense since, like, Hondo plays both sides depending... You know, he's pretty much out for himself. He'll play both sides wherever the money is.
Mm-hmm.
So if that was done intentionally, kind of a cool little thing. It doesn't bother me. I don't think it was an accident. I could be wrong.
But either way, it's kind of random.
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere, they're like, okay, well, here's a box variant.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let's just talk about the Galaxy's Edge launch at Target, which was this past Sunday, August 30th.
Yep, we woke up bright and early. We went to 2 Targets.
Mm-hmm.
Found everything we were looking for, which I was just looking for Hondo. Obviously, you got all of this, the Mountain Trooper, Captain Cardinal, and your own Hondo.
Mm-hmm.
We have a vlog. We haven't made a vlog in a long time.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen that yet, go ahead and check it out. It should be up either yesterday or the day before. Who knows? Probably Thursday, so yesterday when this goes live.
Mm-hmm.
So check that out. We'll be reviewing these, of course. I'm going to review Hondo, because that's the only one I got. I'm sure you'll review Mountain Trooper and Captain Cardinal.
Of course.
Some more First Order Troopers for your boy who said, I'm done with the new trilogy and First Order Trooper. But then even I was like, should I get a Mountain Trooper?
The Mountain Trooper just looks so good, and I took it out and I messed around with him, and he's just a fun little figure. Of course, he could have some butterfly joints, but he still moves pretty well. Probably, I would say he moves about as well as any of the Scarif Troopers.
Yeah.
Some of his body looks like it might be some mild reuse of the Scarif Trooper mold. I'm not 100% certain about that. But it's from Resistance, which is something I don't care about. I'm never going to watch it. I have zero interest, but...
Actually, I learned that this is not from Resistance.
Whoa.
It is literally just from Galaxy's Edge. Like, just the product, the brand image.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I learned that from either Yakface or Star Wars The Black Series on Instagram. I just saw, like, oh, you know, he's not from... Because I think they said, like, this is the only trooper that is not from any movie or show. So apparently these Mountain Troopers will, like, walk around Galaxy's Edge. Or, like, something like that. They're part of the brand image or something.
All right.
The something. I don't know because I've never been there.
The more you know. Maybe one day we'll go to Galaxy's Edge. But, yeah, it went pretty smooth. We got up early. The first Target we went to was a ways away because our closest Target, well, at least to me, well, really to both of us, I would say it's a little bit closer. They didn't have any Galaxy's Edge stuff at all at first. They do now because I went to my local Target yesterday and found a Captain Cardinal, which of course I already had one, but it was just chilling on the shelf. So I was like, oh, they must have got the Galaxy's Edge stuff. They didn't have the they don't have like the end cap display.
Oh, because I was under the impression that this was like an event.
Right.
Like
release. That's what it seemed like.
They had the end caps, they had the display, they had all the pegs, and then all they need to do is stock the figures.
Yep.
The one Target that we went to, you got Captain Cardinal, right?
I got Captain Cardinal and the Mountain Trooper at the first Target.
Yeah.
Which Captain Cardinal was just sitting there.
Right.
On the, just not even on the peg, just laying kind of on the shelf. And there was one other collector there. And he was just completely disinterested in the figure, and he was looking for Hondo because apparently Hondo's the hot figure. And I just politely walked up and snatched it before he had a chance to even think about it, because there was nothing else on the pegs. It was barren when we got there, so we were like, "Oh no, we missed it."
The employee randomly had more in the back.
Yeah,
he just randomly had even more.
So they didn't even put out all of the stock. They just put out a couple of each figure, because the other collector that was there asked if there was more in the back, and so the employee went to go check, and then he brought out a full stack of like at least 2 more of each character, 2 or 3 more of each character, because there was 3 Hondos there, and that's why I'm referring to this guy as a collector.
Yeah,
because he
expressed that he was pissed off because he seen another guy walk out with more than 1 Hondo. Mm-hmm. And then he just proceeds to walk away with more than 1 Hondo.
Right. Like the first thing he says to us is, "Oh, I saw some guy just walk out with a couple Hondos." And then he literally did the exact same thing. So the employee has them all in his hand, and he's kind of doing this. So he's holding them up. He's like showing it to all of us. You want it, you take it from his hand. So first thing was Hondo, which I grabbed and immediately passed to Justin because I knew that's all he wanted. So I was thinking at the end of the day, at least you get your Hondo. And because I would have my consolation prizes here. Of course, Hondo was the main objective. But so then he does a Mountain Trooper. I grab one. The other guy grabs a Mountain Trooper, grabs a Captain Cardinal. Then it gets to another Hondo. He grabs it. And then I think he shows us the robot DJRX, which none of us wanted. So he put it down, and then there was another Hondo, and the guy grabs another Hondo. And I was looking at him, and I was like, okay, maybe he's just checking the paint apps, because I do the exact same thing. Right. If there's multiple figures, I always try and figure out which one has the best paint apps. And so I was like, okay, he's just checking the paint apps, and, whatever, he'll put the other one back. Or, give it to me. Because we had expressed all general interest in, we're all looking for Hondo.
Right.
And so he's looking him over, and he just puts him back in his hand. And I was like, oh, are you buying both of those Hondos? And he was like, oh, yeah, I need one for me and one for my brother. Which I was just like,
yeah, me and my 65-year-old brother, we love Clone Wars. Me and my brother eBay.
My brother.
Me and my brother's $60 eBay listing.
Me and my foreign exchange roommate Mercari. Like, it was just so frustrating. I didn't push the issue any further. I was just like, oh, all right, and walked away. But I was just like, how are you going to literally complain about that and then do it to someone who's right there?
Yep.
Like, I know. Buying 2 of the same character, not that big of a deal. One to open, one to keep in the box, whatever. But, like, I feel like...
There are other collectors present expressing their interest, especially in an event.
Right.
Like this was completely unethical.
Yeah.
That is scalping. I don't care if I was there by myself and Nate was like, oh, if there's another Hondo, pick one up for me. If I found one for myself and there was another one that another person there wanted, that person gets it because they're there. If you want it, you should be there.
True.
If there was nobody else around, complete barren wasteland, I'd buy both and get one for Nate. But it's just different if there's, especially multiple people there all expressing interest.
And we were talking with him. We were literally talking with this guy about it and everything, and then he's just gonna do that.
Right.
Which I completely agree with you. I do the exact same thing. If someone was there and they were looking for that thing, I'd be like, sorry, brother, you got to be there. Right. So anyways, that was the first target, which we were like, whatever. So then
we went to another target because we had to skip yours, then we had to skip another one, and then we had to go to our fourth closest one, I would say. And they didn't have anything out at first, but then we got a stock person to bring out the cart, and then everything was there. You got your Hondo.
True.
So
And there was another collector there.
yeah.
And at this particular Target, they actually limited us.
All right.
So they were like, she came out full cart, which was amazing. Nothing's better than the Target employee coming around the corner and they just have a cart filled with whatever you want. And you're like, yes, this is going to go so well. So she gets up to us and she's like, okay, everyone, one of each. That's all you can do.
One of each character.
One of each character.
So ended up getting everything.
Yeah. So there was another collector there. He got the figures he wanted. I got the figures I wanted. And overall, it was a great success. Not everyone had the same amount of success. For instance, our good friend of the channel, Jeremy, a.k.a. Jedi Hunter, a.k.a. My Figure Culture, he got his pre-orders canceled from Target. Because I guess they went up for in-store pickup. And he selected that, and then they just canceled on him.
Nice.
And his area is also really filled with scalpers. I mean, we have our fair share of scalpers in our area too, but for whatever reason, this particular event, no one showed up for it around us. So it really worked out in our favor. Because normally, like, Force Friday, there's a decent number of people.
Right.
But for whatever reason, people slept on the Galaxy's Edge stuff. And
probably because most of it is new trilogy and then Hondo, but it's obvious why he's the hottest in Rebels and Clone Wars. So.
Right. But even still, they're troopers, though. So
yeah,
still people I feel like collect the troopers for sequel trilogy stuff. But there was also quite a few, though. Each location had about 4 or 5 of each character, which was surprising. Because we're used to the 1 to 2 treatment. Remember Carbonized Mando?
Oh, yeah.
That was a great time. Hopefully Target actually gets restocks of these, keeps them a-flowing. Usually, well, I guess I shouldn't say usually, because the Gamorrean Guard was pretty tough to find, at least around here.
Right.
But the Target exclusives usually sit. So maybe after the hype dies down for these, it'll be easier to find these in stores. Overall, it was a good day, good hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, the Elite Series refuses to die. R5P8, right?
I think so.
It's Hondo's droid is getting an Elite Series figure, $29.99.
I mean, it's metal,
but still, it's huge. It's gonna be painted poorly, I guarantee it.
And what does that go with?
Your other wonderful Elite Series figures.
Yeah.
Great.
Just kill that off already. We thought it was gone for the longest time.
Right, and then they did the probe droid this year, and now they're doing this droid. Yep. So it's like they're just doing very, very small releases of them. I thought the line was dead. I was honestly thinking oh, we should make a video about the Elite Series because it would just be fun to reminisce about those days.
Yeah.
Winning the lottery, literally.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go.
I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Just to throw that in there. The Elite Series just won't die.
All you Elite Series fans out there, rejoice. And actually, I'm curious. If you collect the Elite Series and you're watching this video, leave a comment. And that's all we got for you this week. Little short, tight episode. So if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like on it. Subscribe if you are new. We're always talking about Star Wars, the Black Series on the channel here. Of course, we have our weekly show. And we also have plenty of figure reviews. Literally hundreds of figure reviews on the channel.
True.
I've been getting some conversations with people, and they've been digging into the catalog, which I appreciate, but also at the same time, I'm like, oh, don't watch the early episodes. Don't watch the early episodes with the crooked camera angle, and we just had no idea what we were doing.
Look how far we've come.
Yeah, at least...
We're going to have a new set pretty soon.
True.
80 old boys moving out.
Yep.
Well, you already have moved out. That's why there's a shelf missing over here.
Uh-huh.
You actually moved in with Buck behind the camera. Roommates.
We're roomies now.
Brothers.
Well, we were roommates before.
Yeah. Now you're roommates again.
Literally. So we're going to have a new set. It's going to be pretty awesome. We just got to decorate and stuff. So we're in a this little transitional phase right here. Hopefully by next episode, the new set will start to materialize. I've got some ideas cooking.
Right, and then I started a new job this week.
True.
That's why I'm in my dress shirt and khakis.
You got off
my
work.
Business casual.
You got off work to come here.
I did.
Straight from work.
I did.
So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Of course, I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
And we'll see you guys next time on Out of the Basement.